You ever wonder how a being forged in divinity falls into ruin? Feldway, once an angel of origin, a creation of Veldanava himself, cold, obedient, almost mechanical in purpose. A being born without ego, without desire, without voice. They existed only to follow, but within that hollow silence, a spark. Veldanava granted Feldway a body, and that gift, that favor, became a treasure. Feldway locked it away in a dimensional vault, untouched by war or weather, as if hiding a piece of their own fragile soul. They were still dutiful, still cold, still distant, but they felt, if only slightly, pride, gratitude, and later, anger. You see, Feldway spent ages watching over Ivaraji, an unkillable cryptid, dangerous, unstable, and yet spared by Veldanava's mercy. Feldway couldn't understand it. Why keep alive a threat when execution was the logical path? Why did the perfect creator care? And when Veldanava vanished, when he died without a word, without return, Feldway shattered. No warning, no goodbye, just silence. That same silence Feldway had lived in all their life, now deafening. And in that void of grief, Feldway birthed meaning. If Veldanava left, then it must be their fault. The humans, the demons, the mortals, all those flawed, noisy lives. If he didn't come back, Feldway would make him by erasing the world he abandoned. So they broke, not like glass, not quick. They calcified, hardened, became something absolute. They took Michael into their soul, the Lord of Justice. Not justice as compassion, no. Justice as domination, justice as order, justice as erasure of all who deviated from divine will. Feldway became that will, or what they believed it should have been. With Michael's power, Feldway turned into a tyrant cloaked in wings. A voice of ruin with the authority to command not just angels, but free will itself. They summoned legions, Armageddon, 2 million angels at a whisper. They carved barriers into the air, castle guard, blocking aura, magic, even the soul's breath. Left you with fists and fear. With Regalia Dominion, they enslaved lives with sheer energy, turning enemy into puppet, warrior into husk. And if that wasn't enough, Ultimate Dominion gave them absolute control over angelic skill holders, using the hidden circuits embedded in every angel's soul. A backdoor, a failsafe, a leash. But that's only the start. Parallel existence? Feldway can split their being, create avatars, each a threat in their own right. With spatial domination, they don't move through space. They own it, warp it, shut you out of reality with a thought. They mastered battle will, turning aura into violence. Mana bullets that rip through matter like divine artillery. They wield holy magic, frost magic, scorch magic, even true dragon magic. Powers that belong to gods, stolen and caged within a single fallen angel. Instant motion makes them untouchable, not teleportation, not transfer. Arrival, immediate, absolute. And if they really want to end you, time stop. The moment freezes, your breath chokes. Feldway walks through stillness like a blade through water. But it doesn't stop there. They hold chronosaltation. They don't just banish you, they erase your location in time. You don't just vanish, you are unwritten. And perhaps most terrifying of all is administrative authority. Feldway doesn't need skills. They become the law. They rewrite reality, snap their fingers and twist physics, perception, and soul into something they decide is correct. And beneath all this power, this divine artillery, is the lingering trace of that broken angel. The one who once kept his body hidden in a vault, afraid to lose the only thing that made him feel real. Now he's something else entirely. Michael's collected arsenal echoes within him. Gabriel, Lord of Patience. Azrael, Lord of Salvation. Metatron, Lord of Purity. Sandalphon, Lord of Judgment. Each a different blade in his divine arsenal. Each a memory of what he's become. Feldway is not a villain. Feldway is what happens when devotion shatters, when purpose turns into obsession, when an angel stops following and decides to judge in the absence of their god. He is fury with wings, law without mercy, the echo of a divine order that no longer speaks.